Yo, what's good, everybody? I'm gonna be off camera today. As I'm sure you can hear, I'm not feeling so hot. Corey suggested I took the day off, but when you're a YouTuber and all that stuff, you can't really afford to take a day off. Plus, I took last Saturday off, or something like 2 Saturdays ago, something of the sort. Let me share that I am live, and I'm gonna try to chill today and not do too much. Not do too much. Just relax and make some sounds. So, some good news though is that my latest preset pack, Requiem, is about done. I might do one or two more sounds or whatever, but I'm really excited about that because there's a lot of really new concepts. No, I really don't want to talk a lot, to be honest, today. As you can see why, but yeah, there's a lot of new concepts that I'm exploring within Phase Plant that are pretty exciting, and I've been really enjoying doing something like that. But yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll do another weird sound or something and just make some random shit. But in any case, I don't know. It's hard to make music when you're not feeling good. So let's open up some pee. Fuck. And get something going. Oh, I need to switch this over real quick. Sorry. Settings, audio, apply. Oh, something else I might do today is I might make some snare tails and put that out as a pack. Maybe I'll do that after I design this sound. Let's start with a wavetable. What's up, bro? You good? Yeah, I think so. Hope so. Let's see. What do we want to do? You make me something and move like a freak, Mr. Saxo beat. Yeah, I'm not feeling great, but I'm alright, you know. Okay, what kind of sounds do we want to make today? We want to make a bass, a very simple one, perhaps. Could be a cool synth guitar. Okay. All right. Let's do a curve. And then we'll loop the curve. That's pretty cool. This is going to become like unrecognizable in a second, but I'm not worried about it. Sick. Yeah, I kind of jump up like. Fuck. That's why that sounds like that. I was like, why does that? That's pretty cool. let's send this to a sideband. Pull this up to an aux. Wow. Maybe if I can find a way to clean that up, that might actually end up being kind of cool. It's not even doing anything. I'm just trying different shit, guys, so bear with me. Things that I haven't really done before. Things that I not dare try. Yeah, let's do that. How are you all doing today? Yeah, I'm sick. I'm actually sounding okay right now, but earlier I was like, oh man, I feel rough. I got some tea going on. This morning I had a meeting with June. I just sounded like dog shit. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll be okay. I just, need to keep charging through. Be alright. wonder, how's the low end of this sound? Yeah, it still has a detectable pitch. Some crazy resonances happening in that, though. Brother, your voice is really... That's fine. I'm not really trying to talk right now anyways. I'm sick, bro. No, it's fine. There. Is that better? I'm actually going to place this here. We're going to compress the fuck out Hey, I found one of your videos really helpful, the mud pie tip one. Thank you, dude. Yeah, I appreciate you all watching my content. It means a lot to me. It's both good in the fact that I don't feel like I'm wasting my time, and also in the fact that I somewhat know what I'm talking about. There we go. Maybe I'll do a dedicated sub. No. Some distortion. Man, we're getting some of those crazy like morphing sounds. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just fucking around, just making stuff. Oh, that's from the dual delay. I'm gonna move this to lane 3. Dude, FaceMat is the coolest plugin I have ever used. There's just so much stuff that you can do. So much time to be wasted. Kiss your family and friends goodbye. Alright, I'm gonna do a little cheat code here. We're gonna map this to another macro. And now I could use this to manipulate this as well. So this is cool because this gives me more macro. Wait, when did they add this? What the fuck? That's not even supposed to be there. You can do like the subscription thing for like $10 a month. I really think it's worth it. I mean, considering like how much it'll teach you about sound design, especially if you're new. Like if you're not really into it, totally. But if you're somebody that's trying to get serious about sound design, I feel like Faceplant is probably the synth to own. Here, I'll turn my mic up a bit. Gently. Testing. How's that? Is that better? A little bit more maybe. Testing. There we go. Okay. Have to trade your YouTube Premium? Man, fuck YouTube Premium. Those guys don't deserve your money. That's pretty funny. Maybe what I might do, just for the sake of being stupid, is I might send this to lane 1 and turn the attack down like this and just pull the sustain down like here. So this is sending an extra signal into this chain, and I don't really know what it's going to do, but I kind of want to find out. Okay, well that's kind of cool, but it's not really doing what I hoped it would. I've been doing a lot of weird perk IDM type flips. Alright, that's not working. So what I'm going to do instead is the same concept, but I'm going to send a clean signal to the master. Here we go. Quack quack. So something that we could do for fun is we can move both this guy and this guy, but we can use macro 3 to say, hey, we're only going to do that when you tell it to. I do. It's in my link tree in the description. Random movement. Alright, that's pretty cool, but I'm gonna try to get rid of some of those middle harmonics because it's just so muddy. It's so muddy, my body. We should call this like motorboat or something. We'll just call this a utility. And what is this supposed to be? Oh, maybe we could do that on all of these, so we can kind of shift everything a little bit. That might be fun. There should be another one here. Yeah. Pull the offset somewhere. Hey, Run It, what's up, brother? Happy Friday, everybody. I suppose we could do that too if we wanted to. We could create a harmonic here. What other stuff can we do to just fuck this up for fun? It's pretty dope. But obviously we're... Actually, no, I think we're not ruining the low end because... Yeah. So that's going directly to lane 3. So in theory, that should be fine. Should be fine. Sonny. Might be kind of cool to put this in the middle of the chain somewhere though. I like it at the end. Maybe we can just set this to smear. Smear cat. Maybe we can do another one of these that will randomize the time just for fun, and then we can also map this to the amount here. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. Maybe a phaser or something would be kind of nice in the midst of this. Not this one. This one. This one. Ja. I think in theory a phaser will help kind of make everything match. Not there, bro. Right here. Just turn the rate down and we can just do that there. The depth at 0, because I didn't realize this, but the depth is based off of the rate and how far this goes. But if we're doing this manually, then it doesn't really matter. Yeah, sorry, I feel like shit, guys. That's pretty cool. So in theory, I do think that that's pretty crazy too. Yeah, so we're still getting sub. That's what's important. Even with all this stuff turned on, I want to make sure that the fundamental is still present and still has character. Might be kind of cool to toss some reverb through here or something. And I don't know if I want to map that though. Let's do it to this one. Nice, yeah. Wow. I'm going to back off this just a bit because I don't want this to move too much. I don't really want it to be like super shrieky. Yeah, like even still, that's too much. It's too much. Too much, bro. Too much. Back up. It's interesting that regardless of what I do, this is going to create bass sounds anyways, because I'm playing a super high register. In a world full of tacos. So we can pull the movement off of here if we want this to be consistent. That's awesome. What should we call this? Anybody have any suggestions? Sorry, Fallon. You were asking me about this neurobase. It's really just something mean. Neighbor's dog. No, I'm just kidding. Neighbor's dog's cool. Yeah, so the premise behind this is it's just some wavetables that same wavetable, but I just made it. We'll call this Gibdo. It makes sense to me. Just there's that. Where is the Requiem wavetables? There we go. Gibdo. Yeah, there's a lot of cool experiments that I did on this, but basically, yeah, it's just a couple of wavetables, and I'm putting a lot of modulation on this, but it's consistent, so that way, you can change and manipulate these curves on your own if you want to. So you could do something like this, and I would encourage people to do these kinds of things because you never know what you're going to get, you know, when you change everything. But having almost everything mapped to a single source of modulation, right? See how you're getting a lot of cool like pulsing and stuff through this, and that's part of the reason why sometimes it works really well to use curve because randomizing different placements like this are going to create patterns as opposed to just random movement. And I like that you can get a mixture between some stuff that is Some stuff that's almost percussive, and some stuff that's kind of wobbly, if you will. But yeah, it's pretty sweet. So yeah, I guess the effect processing after this, like, I know that it seems like a lot, but it's really not. It's just starting with a simple formula and then stacking, and I think that's where most people start to like lose their shit, for lack of better vocabulary. Like, don't just put one filter on it, put a bunch of filters on it, you know? Don't just put one distortion on it, put a bunch of it on there. And what'll end up happening is you'll start to fine tune things and figure out that certain frequencies when using filters give different results. And then you're just trying to basically fine tune it to taste or sonically shape the expression that you want. But the reason why I use modulators so much is so that way I don't have to do all this shit by hand, right? Like, I never would have found any of this stuff had I not had access to LFOs and random modulators. Like, Faceplant and Bitwig, respectively, totally changed my sound design from this kind of stuff. But if you look back a couple years from the things that I was randomizing, the way that I was randomizing, like, that's where the refinement comes in. Because now I have a much deeper understanding of the relationship of these effects. And when you know, kind of have heard a certain tone that you like, you kind of just make it show up again in future patches. Damn, was I that boring that I ran everybody off? What the fuck? It's okay. It's okay. The boomer has spoken. And now look at me. You stupid, useless, fat, good for nothing. Just kidding. Wavetable. Curve. I love those, man. Those are so fun. I guess we have to set this to sustain. That kind of sucks. Alright. I suppose what I could do is just appreciate the streams. Been getting really into Faceplant a lot more. Appreciate you, dude. think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use another one to modulate this and just pull off of that one because I want these boxes to be totally random. No, that's not what I want to do. That's really pretty. So I'm trying to get this to trigger more often than it is. And I might want to try using the curve instead. Let's see what that does. Dope, dude. Yeah, this is getting cool. Man, that's pretty. Yeah, thank you. That's cool. Excuse me. Man, I could listen to that all day. That's so pretty. Now let's introduce another curveball in here. Probably. I think it was just a concept that I was attempting or just trying to explore, you know. It wasn't really something that I was like, oh, I'm making a Goa trance tune, you know. Curve, envelope. What does this map to? Attack. Distortion. Wavetable. I need to complete it. It's awesome. Are you talking about this one? This one? That one? There's a few like quote unquote like techno tunes that I've done, or trancey, whatever. Like I've got some first trance project. There's this one. This is my preferred genre to neuro any day. It is a lot more musical, but let's see. You might enjoy this one. I did this one for the adrenaline event that I did. This isn't trance, but it's very nice to listen to. Yeah, that one I actually really enjoy. But I mean, let me see if this is up yet. I don't know if you all knew this or not, but actually, how could you? Oh, here we go. Yeah, so I just uploaded 2.5 hours of abandoned projects. So if anybody wants to go check out just how much different shit I have on here, you're more than welcome to. But the point of that was there's just this bunch of stuff that I'm sitting on, that like projects that I gave up on or that I didn't think were good ideas, but I didn't necessarily want to abandon them. But I mean, I make all different kinds of shit. Haven't heard your new mix yet. I just put it up. Like, well, I tried to upload it last night, but it's 2.5 hours. So, and it's in 4K. So it's, yeah. I don't really, it's nothing special. No, it's on YouTube. It's nothing special. These are abandoned projects. So it's not anything that represents like, you know, all my artistry or music or whatever. But like, I do wanted to, I did want to make a point about that at some point of like, I'm an artist and I want people to see everything that's both good and bad, like not just put out my best shit or whatever. Like I'm trying to make my worst shit better, and through that I'm gonna like get to my best stuff. Yeah, unfinished Star Wars. That's all unfinished music, or it might be some of it is finished, but it's like almost 10 years old. Towards the end, there's a lot of stuff that's like really old, but I still thought was kind of cool to, you know, include in the vibe. But I think this was my favorite track from that mix. This one is recent. I think I did this on my, just on the laptop speakers. Yeah, that one was worth listening all the way through. So, I don't even remember how I made that. I think I just did what I usually do, which is, oh, there was a couple things. I mean, I layered it with some Foley, but I don't think that I actually made the snare. I think that I just took it from, yeah, so this is a piece of, sorry, I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure that this is just a piece of percussion. You need to do a trance preset pack. See, the thing is like, I feel like that would be disingenuous because I don't really make trance. Okay, so I did make a clap. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, so I made a clap. And then what I did is I'm pretty sure that there's just some layers on here that's kind of helping support that, which I believe is this layer. Yeah. But that's all it is. And then on this section, it's the same thing, I want to say. Yeah, same clap, but I'm layering it with a bunch of different shit. And that's why it has that cool texture. So... Oops. And then just kind of reverb it out, and you know, I think this was just supposed to be like noisy. Yeah, this is just the reverb to try to make it really spacey. I don't know. I think this was doing some cool shit, so I decided to keep that on there. And then this kick was made from probably some bounce that I did. Yeah, so probably from this stuff. Probably just from this phase plant preset that I did, which was Porkalork. So yeah, just random percussion. But that's how I've been liking. I've been enjoying making drums like that. Is just setting up some kind of percussive maker and then turning it into some really cool stuff. Like even with this too, of you know, getting different sounds or whatever. And like I don't know if y'all have seen that video that I just put out, but there's this thing that I did of like how to make relatively infinite granular sounds. And so through these factories that I produce, if you just take one of these, right? So let's grab those. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'll just use like the same sounds. But if you toss that into phase plant, and what I would personally do is, and I just put up a video on this, so go watch it, but what I would personally do is cut these into individual samples. But because we have this now, we can kind of have a huge selection of different sounds in C to transition to. For dubstep, well, it's all about how you process it, right? That's really what it comes down to. But right? So what if we just change this to sync? There are different dubstep genres also, but it doesn't matter. It's all about how you process things with effects. That's the whole point. Ooh. Man, it's almost like you can't hit a bad note with this. I might just keep this patch. It's really cool. But anyways, you see what this does for you? To Frankenstein parts of tracks that you like and create music in that Frankenstein as a blueprint. I think that's been done before, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it. I mean, some people, you know, like when they're working on projects, they just pull out the best stuff and then like use it as stems and then throw it in a folder. But yeah, I think you should definitely try that avenue. I mean, what I do is like, I call it beat grafting, but that's just where I'll make any random ass sounds and then turn it into stuff that's intentional, right? So kick, snare, bass, melodic stuff, XYZ. But that's kind of my goal whenever I'm making shit like this. But you know, if you have a huge array of sounds like from here that's giving you just a bunch of cool stuff, then, you know, I mean, something that we could even do is sorry, let me think. We could turn this off and throw in that granular group and use the same sound. Oh yeah. No, definitely. For show is what my brother would say. So we could even do something like this to where I think I can edit this sample to where it's just maybe like here. Operations, normalize. Can I cut this out? There we go. Damn, this is dope. Wonder how a collab of Chi and Murata would sound like. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of Murata's music like that, so it's hard for me to imagine, but I think that, to be honest, anything that she collaborates with, like, if he has the creative freedom to like make the kind of beats that he likes, then I'm sure it'll be dope. Actually, you should look up this tune called what is that tune from him? It's one of my favorite songs, but it's actually with a dubstep rhythm dude. Carcass. Yeah. Chi and Proco. This is probably what rhythm and halftime would sound like. It's one of my favorite songs. I would play it on here, but I'm trying not to get my channel demonetized. Hey, Winter. Just went in on the all-in-one melded bundle. They have 3 of the 4 spectral split devices Bitwig just added. Oh, that's cool. I've been thinking about picking up the Arturia V collection, but I don't know. Let's call this one like Endless Thoughts. Yeah, I really want that one to be like, I really want it to be soft. This one is meant to be like musical, so might do something like that on this side though, and maybe what I'll also do is set this up. Rand curve. Melda's pretty crazy. I think we talk about this often, but I just don't like Melda, man. I hate their interfaces. They've got great plugins. I just don't like it. Wow. Yo, fully power you, bro. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I keep adding to this pack, but I'm really trying to limit myself because I'm not trying to have that many presets because I'm going to be putting it out for cheaper, but I think the 2 patches that I included today will be included. Or that, wow, I'm sorry. The 2 patches that I made today will be included. So I've already got the artwork up. It's already almost ready to go. But I think that it is gonna be cheaper, but this is gonna be the first pack that I'm putting out whose name does not start with an A. Can you believe that Canva made this art though? Like, it made the AI artificially generated that. That's so cool. I think I just got lucky with the prompt, but yeah, I don't know. Does anybody have any is there anything that anybody wants to see me do sound design wise? There is one more thing that I want to get to, but I'm not in a rush to do it. Tear out bass. Okay. I mean, really the premise of this is just really fucking sharp. Just give me a sec. I know, but hold on. Recently created Terra for myself for the sake of ease. Alright, so now we just get to the fun part, which is delay. There you go. I mean, really, a lot of the sounds that I've been making as of late have been. You kind of can consider that to be like tear out and, you know, rhythm or what the fuck ever, but it's always just about. These are the main ingredients, but you do want to pull back on the feedback a bit. And then I might want to randomize this. Comb filter. Oops. Well, I mean, I'm keeping the low register in here, but the thing is like all you have to do is pitch this up. See? And then just like replace it with a sub. It doesn't sound like quote unquote whatever because it's not in context of a song. Oh my god, I'm not doing that. I mean, just add more FM, dude. That's it. The more FM you have, the more noisy it's going to be. No, you just stack 5 dispersers in here now. I don't think disperser would do that. That wouldn't make it any harsher. In fact, it would probably make it more lasery. Yeah, see. No, that does... No. You want more FM. More FM stuff. The point is an attack and lasery cannony sounds. All right. Well, I guess maybe in that case you would, but I guess this just goes to show that I don't know the difference between all of these, but to me it all sounds the fucking same. I'm not gonna lie. What I would do is, if that's the case, then I would do this with a high resonance and go for this first. Maybe even a ladder filter instead. But the problem with these is that you'd probably want to compress it at multiple stages because that's going to get fucking crazy. Yeah, there you go. And then what you could also do is pretty much the same thing, but just take something like this and create any kind of shape, but we actually want to focus this on having a high-end thing like this. And then do the exact same thing. So, you know, you're going to have to play Goldilocks, but... Alright, there's too much feedback on that delay, so I need to pull back off of that. So if you were to add some OTT to this now, then probably get you closer. Let's do this one. Okay, we also want to go 100. And then let's also, you said stabbies, so we probably want to create a okay, Mr. Delay. We only need one. See, all those metally things, and then you can make that as laser as you want to, and you can use, there's a lot, you could use basically any stereo effect should do the trick. You know, if you want it to be more metallic, then you go for a flanger. If you want it to be more phasey, then you would do something like this. You can also, you know, have it go pew pew if you wanted to, but or you just control, you know, just control what you want to do with the pitch here. So or do it the opposite way. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of closer, not really. I don't know. I don't know what the difference between those are. So to me, like I said, it all sounds the same. Closer, definitely. Yeah, I think when it comes into like that squishy stuff, you know, this is just one instance of all these, and you can always go a step further, but you know, basically it doesn't change. The sources that you start with are just like super FM sounds and then like insane amounts of distortion, and then I mean, yeah, I suppose you could you could go crazy with your dispersers or whatever, but I do still feel like there's a manner of harshness that those sounds have. See, even still, I think that it's cleaner to do it the way that I did than to do something like this. Unless if that's the sound and it's not supposed to be distorted. I mean, I guess. Alright. Maybe some distortion after that. Yeah, now, I mean, it sounds almost exactly the same to me, so. We'll call this turd out. Here you go, guys. Sounds like more at this style. I don't know. Yeah, I was just trying to. Congrats on your first tear out bass. It'll probably be the last one too, to be honest. But where's free stuff? Kilohertz. Doesn't matter. There you go. If anybody wants it. Yeah, it's not really like what I'm into, so you know, and that's the reason why I won't do like how you say, like different genres of packs and whatnot, because even though I theoretically could, like I don't spend enough time with the music to know what it is that I'm doing and to know what it is that I'm going for and like what people want, right? I would just be like, oh, here's some stuff that I think sounds cool, and I don't think that's a fair representation. That's like if I was speaking on behalf of like another culture almost, you know. Any other requests for any sounds and faceplant or something else? I'm kind of just chilling today, so which one? Posted Pog disperser. What is that? Oh, it's a Bitwig preset. Okay. I mean, what is this? Just a bunch of all pass filters in the grid? I don't know. I really don't use all pass filters like that. It's no. My next question is why not? Because that's the easiest way to create a disperser. No, worse. Oh, is it a bunch of EQs? Or a bunch of multi-band compressors? No worse. It's quite controllable though. Yeah, I guess there's a bunch of ways to create, you know. Can I ask how you would approach a sound from a song? Alright, fuck it. Why not? I usually don't do those anymore, but okay, sure. Send it to me. Post it on the Discord, just on music production. And then I'll mute the stream and then I'll take a listen to what it is. But in return, I ask that you like the video and you go comment on some of my other videos. Preferably a donation, but I'm not that shilly. I ain't that shilly. Although I do need money, so there's that. Wait. I need to make money. I'm not in need of money, but I need to make money. Please, can you look at it? I'll comment on 2 of my vids. Alright, I don't got anything else to do right now. Oh my god, what did you do? Yeah, okay. Sorry, I was wrong. It's not a bunch of EQ3s, it's a bunch of EQ2s. We're in music production. Things about all pass filters idea. Well, so the issue that you're going to get with this is that because you're using a spectral effect, there's going to be a lot of latency, but an all pass filter isn't really spectral. I don't believe that it creates I don't think that it creates the same kind of latency as these do. And if you're in a sound design position, like that's generally okay, but at the same time, this is way too much fucking work. Look, just do this. Effects grid. There you go. And then, I don't know, excuse me, let's just use polymer or something. Is this soloed? So I think what I would do is probably set an envelope on this and play with the timing of these because they're not frequency based, but there you go. See? What's going on here? So what you would do is grab an ADSR and just pull this down. And you got lasers. Hey AMG, what's up? Okay, I gotta mute the stream for a second. Oh god, a resonant language song. What part of the song theme? Oh, okay. I can do that. I'll just walk you through it because Professor Genius a little. So once you have this is really all it is. You can also use a square if you want to, and maybe put a low pass on the square. But that's pretty much it. Now there's a couple of things that you can do to control this though. Like you can put an LFO on this to control the actual speed of what it is that you like, of how you want this to react if you want it to be synced. So, right. Something else that you can do is, sorry. You can put a ring mod on this. Turn this down like this. Or you can reverse this by turning this off using a separate noise oscillator, sending this to lane 2. That's going to go to lane 3. So you've got your now on this we can use a ring mod to control the speed of this. So hey, what's up, dude? You see? And so when we send that into a distortion on the outside, and then you can also use a note to control the speed of this. I guess that's about as slow as you can go, but personally I just do it this way because I think it sounds better. You can give it a little bit of this if you want it to. This is like the classic noise bass and neuro stuff. It's cool, man. I guess I'm just trying to be more adamant about it just because like people don't, you know? So I'm just trying to remind people, with hopefully not like sounding too pushy, to please engage with my content, you know? It helps a lot when people like my videos and comment on them and stuff, even if, you know, I don't get that many views. But, you know, this is just a matter of fact and not like a complaint. But I've got like 18,000 subs, but my general viewership, hold on one sec, for most videos are 500. So I usually get like 500 views around there. So I don't know. Maybe the algorithm isn't pushing it, but you can see like hardly any of these are more than 1,000. Some of them are, but I don't think that's anybody's fault but mine. But maybe trying to get people to, just be more active on my channel would be super helpful. This is a much better foundation for tear out. Okay. I think rather than trying to define like what it is, it's, I don't know, like I guess I'll tell you this, like I used to be so fucking obsessed with like trying to get it exact and trying to get it right and stuff, and like now what I try to do is just make something that I think is close and then make it my own and call it whatever the fuck it is. Because honestly, if it has a kick and a kick and a snare pattern in the form of dubstep and it's got a weird sound but it sounds cool, I don't fucking care what it is. And I'm hoping that people embrace that, because it's really not about, no, I know, but just, I'm talking about like how to take away from, how to learn and how to take away from tutorials and stuff, because you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't tell you how many times people would like come up to me and be like, oh, it doesn't sound like this. It's not this. It's not this. And I'm like, yeah, but I just made something that you've never heard before. If you think it's cool, then great. If you don't think it's cool, like that's totally fine too. But you're not trying to learn the thing. You're trying to learn from the thing. That is the goal. It's not about like trying to get there and do this and that. And I think that, and I'm not saying that this pertains to you, Vic, but more so just as a general outlook, like people get so fucking obsessed with trying to get like the exact replication of whatever bass sound or, just I guess noise in general that they hear in the music that they look up to. But I would urge people like to let go of that and to use it as a means of inspiration, and take the compositional ideas and stuff or whatever, but like focus more on how you can like mold it into something that's an off brand of it, or something that is unique to yourself that nobody else knows how to replicate. Yeah, like I do think that it is important to understand mechanics and stuff, but I mean, I don't know. I also have a particular bias against rhythm and tear out as a whole. Like I have a lot of respect for people that sound design in that world and stuff, but I just like I don't enjoy listening to it. I think that's the best way that I can say it. I'm not saying that I think it's bad music. I'm not saying that I think it sucks or whatever, but for me, I'm like, oh, here it comes. If you listen to if you listen to a mix or something, it's the same shit. And I guess you could argue the same thing for drum and bass and rollers and stuff too, but I guess I just kind of have the thing that I like to delve in and do that. I do think that like if you learn complex bass design, it'll teach you about design in almost every other genre as well. Also, hi Data Broth. I started learning from copying. When I learned some basics, I started experimenting, pretty much what everyone does at this point, it seems. Well, I mean, there's only so many effects, right? Like, they're like the kinds of effects that I'm investing in now are shit like multi effects and stuff, because it just makes my life easier. And certain things have different timbres to them, but a low pass filter is a low pass filter. Is it going to sound the same? No. But is it accomplishing the same task? Like, yeah. And this is going to sound stupid, but that's actually why I've been kind of like paying more attention to analog and stuff, because I'm getting my ear accustomed to like hearing things that sound very different as a whole. Like I also think that, I don't necessarily feel like analog sounds better than digital, and I don't really want to go down that rabbit hole of like, digital versus analog or whatever. But I will say that these devices have particular algorithms built into them that give them a certain characteristic, and sometimes, you hear a characteristic and you're like, oh, that's kind of cool. they aren't a mixing process for me. They tend to be a bank of crazy presets and then use those for inspiration for later. Yeah, exactly. Like that's why I love multipass and snap heap, and you know, like I have a newfound appreciation for Infiltrator because I'm like, oh, I see the value in this. I see how I can, you know, I made a neurobase with Infiltrator. Like I had to use 2 instances, but you know what I'm saying? It was like it was there. It's doable. How to interact with videos, thanks, sounds sick. Yeah, thanks. And ran into an issue with having the note modulator just offset at semitones properly. From 100 to 24 for semitone, nothing seems to work right before coming here, and it's annoying but no laugh. I also figured I'm going to try Discord. Wolf, are you in here? Are you in my stream right now? Raise your hand. Someone's asking about physical modeling, which I feel like Data Broth would be the person to go to for physical modeling, because he kind of, I watched one video on that and I was like, oh my gosh, of course. Could be cool to experiment with further with wavetables and FM. You're here, but you're no Wolf Zaner. That's fine. I'm happy you're here. Thank you, everybody. Physical modeling is sick. Yeah. Just make sure that you've got a crazy fucking limiter at the end of your chain, because, boy, them resonances do not play. Resonances do not play. But yeah, like once I understood about, like, I think it wasn't even the specific process, but more so about how to approach it, of like, oh, you need to design the spaces and the exciter and all that stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, I get it. So yeah, I demoed Modus on the channel. That was great. But you can still get pretty close with delays and, you know, like custom made comb filters and just small amounts of noise and reverb. And convolution reverb as a whole as well. Object looks so dope. Did you all see the Modus plugin review? It's pretty cool, man. Especially when it works. What's going on here? Alright, I don't... Is it broken? Some Modus that looks cool too. I love Object. Am I doing something wrong, Data? What's going on here? Is it just broken? Is something soloed? No. Yeah, that's not working. Maybe a new project. I did tell him, the dev, about some bugs. That's probably one of them. Oh wow, this isn't working at all. What's the plan for now? I'm just making sounds. Hey June, what's up? I might have to quit Bitwig and then open it back up, but yeah, we made 3 different sounds today, but this was the main one that I'm happy with. It was kind of just like a granular food generator. No, not turd out. This one was a request, but Gibdo. We did a bass today, which I thought was cool. It was kind of cool. What was the other one? It was like something thoughts, endless thoughts. Yeah. So this one was really cool because again, it's kind of just like meant to be thrown into a granular synth or whatever, but it will give you a bunch of different musical things that are kind of meant to be as like melodic or keys or pads or something. But I have this little melody that we made on here. It just sounds really nice. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like it sounds nice, and you could, you know, listen to it for a while. But what's also cool about it is if you have like rolling sampler or something, then you can just kind of record this motif a bunch of times. And this is something that I actually did with macros in a tune a long time ago. But I think that doing it this way, oh my god, does that say 51 messages? What the fuck? Okay. So, I think there was xenophobia. Yeah. But this part, like, listen to how the timbre changes. Headed towards bed. Okay, dude, this is coming in. Yeah, so I hate that fucking snare in that song, but I want it. No, it's actually in that mix that I just posted of the abandoned projects, but holy shit, that snare is loud. Fucking loud. Yeah. But, you know, if you had something like that, you know, to where you know, and you just took two of these and you had something like this to where it was I just posted it. It's in a mix that I uploaded literally a couple minutes ago. So you know, you can totally cut this up, or you can use the same phrase if you wanted to. I'm trying to find good songs one morning. First dope one. Thanks. You know, and then you can like kind of collage these. Yeah, and create like some sick shit out of that. And that's why I like doing these patches, because even though I haven't really committed to making a track like that, it does it does do which I think is one of, I don't know why, but this is just one of the fucking hardest things to do for me, is make something interesting musically. So being able to do that, and then being able to maybe just change the random curve of this, and then just, you know, and then maybe like that's like the main thing, and you just repeat that. So like, And then you take something from this. And do it like that. So now it's... But see, like, you kind of have something a little bit more to work with now. There's just a LFO that's only playing between octaves, and I'm having it trigger at random. That's all. Oh man, there's a dope melody right there. Wait. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. It's a cool patch. And this is kind of where I'm at with using face paint. And I've been doing this both for basses and melodic stuff as a whole. But yeah, I mean, kind of the same deal, right? So what hardware are you using to do that? I'll have to look that up. I thought about actually getting a Micro Freak, but I kind of keep talking myself out of it. Yeah, from what I've heard, the Mini Freak is better for effects and stuff. Do you think they will? Well, that's kind of why I'm like, do you think they will? Because they added to the Micro Freak first. Oh, got it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually letting go of my poly play, I think. So if anybody wants it, the issue that I have with, yo, Philippe, thank you, dude. Wow, you have gifted the most subs by far out of this channel. Thank you so much, dude. You know what's kind of wild is how do all the people the same something that's kind of strange is I feel like all the same people get fucking get stuff, which is good, not a bad thing, but I wonder what's up with that. Oh, so it's a person-to-person channel thing. Oh. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, shit. Well, you snooze, you lose then, for sure. Yeah, maybe what I'll do is just make a public announcement of like, hey, you know, sometimes people are kind enough to gift. I don't know that I don't want to put pressure on people to gift subs, but I definitely want to try to give other people an opportunity to, I don't know, get some free shit. But yeah, wild. Well, if you're in the channel, then make sure that you turn on allow gift subbing, because somebody might gift you a sub, or I might gift you a sub, because sometimes I do that too. In fact, I think I'm going to do that just to match at least one. Hold on, I gotta pull my chat up from YouTube, but
if you have ever wondered how to take vocals out of a song,
no, I have never wondered how to shut the fuck up. I don't care. Membership gifting. I'm gonna give 2. Okay, if you want a sub, you want a chance at this, do me a favor and turn this on. This is a cardinal sin of EDM. You know what? I'd rather listen to this person than fucking UA. Alright, first one's going. Philippe, thank you, dude. I don't know, Google it, because I'm not going to tell you how. Where's that option? Hey, welcome, Isomatic. I think... honestly, thank Philippe, because he decided to be generous, and, you know, I think that's the least I could do. Alright, let's do another one. I don't know how to turn that on, though. That's a good question. Imagine it gives a sub to myself. That'd be really sad. And we got... Tyblee, let's go. Awesome. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Do I have my notifications on? Yeah, I have a feeling that here in a couple minutes this is going to catch up and it's going to scare the shit out of me. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
I'm dying. The only way to save me is by sending chocolate.
I'm just kidding. I'm actually been doing pretty good with my diet. Up until I bust out some spicy food to try to clear out all this stuff. But yeah, okay. Well, let's do this now. Wait, did I save this? No. Well, it doesn't matter. I already left it anyways. No. Superior Drummer 3. Oh my god. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a crazy effect chain for snare tails. And then I'm going to run this through some of these guys. And try to make some cool tails. And then give that to the Ether members. So, should be a fun time. I need to find a snare first that's actually going to be somewhat metallic. Okay, that's perfect. All right. Or maybe should I just do snares? Because that way you could just... Yeah, let's just do that. It just sounds like a... Right? Just a... It's not bad. I still want it to like thump a little harder, so what I might do is I might no, wait. Jesus Christ. I think this one. What happened there? It was ruining the transient though. There we go. This one seems good. Maybe not. Oops. Okay, they're like exactly the same. I still think that it needs a little bit more bite, so I might try to give it some more transient shaping. Or what I might do instead is make this a smack. Doing this shit way out of order, but it's fine. This little hack I found from something today. Sure. Oh, I guess 5,000 is the highest you can go. Yeah, thanks, Philippe. Okay. So now that we have that, we can get a couple variations of this. Although, is there a reverb on this, or was that tail coming from? Okay, there we go. Sounds good. Something that I might want to do as well, I'm going to see and see if this helps, but I'm going to put a time shift on this and just see if that that's cool, but not what I'm looking for. Hmm. I'm not gonna do like a billion of these, but something I might do as well is this on here? Let me make that a little higher. Those are kind of cool. Hmm. That's interesting. That's supposed to be a kick. Sounds like a cool little cool little thing though. Excuse me. Oh, that one's nice. That's kind of cool. Just a really nice resonant right there. Resonance. So the reason why I'm making these is because I'm actually going to throw these into like I'm going to turn these into not only a sample pack but also a convolution bank. Because I think that having a bunch of these would be really nice to be able to implement into that kind of deal. All right, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I want to do like 7 more, perhaps. That's nice. That second hit was better. I actually like that there are randomized hits so that way I'm not getting the same thing every time. Like, it's really annoying when you're trying to produce, but when you're going for, you know, stuff like this, it works really well. Yeah, I was trying to capture that resonance on that. A little doom. I think you can hear it. That's good too. That's a pretty clean one. Let's do one more. Well, just for funsies. Oh, nice. So, yeah, I guess I'll save this rack now. Oh. Wait, what? Okay. Hey, Alpha. Long time no see. We can call this snare tail maker. And you can just edit these. There's not that many, so it's not that big of a deal. Busy working on your EP. That's dope. Often or or use it just as a shell for my preferred plugins. There's some things that I always reach out with Bitwig for. There's certain things that I don't use a lot, but really, like, I've become super efficient at most of the tools that I have that kind of just like, I do both, but I don't like prioritize, if that makes sense. For the most part, I'm almost 100% phase plant. Actually, yeah, that's accurate. Almost everything that I do is just phase plant. That's probably easier to do. But all the resampling and, you know, stuff like that, like Bitwig works really well for. So like I in my opinion, and I am going to reiterate that in my opinion, I think that Bitwig has the best audio editing out of any DAW. Just a slight smidge there. There are some cool things that you can do in like Cubase with, like, you know, the offline editing and all that, but as a means of just creating some cool shit, I do think that Bitwig is pretty unmatched compared to the other stuff, which is also a curse because there are a couple of just weird omissions that Bitwig does have. Like, you can't pitch a sample if it's unwarped, and that's really annoying. Or I guess you can, but you can't like pitch it by semitones. You have to pitch it by BPM, and that still hasn't been fixed. And it's like, man, come on, man, come on, dog. Do I have a masterclass for people transitioning from Ableton, like showing device equivalents and workflow changes? I have videos of why I switched to several videos on why I switched from Ableton to Bitwig, but I don't have any videos specifically on grandfathering you in. However, I do have videos on just learning Bitwig, just to learn Bitwig. Tons of them, actually. I would look up, like, if you're considering like switching, then I would just go look up my comparison video, or actually there's an updated one. Go just watch the newest one because that hasn't really changed much, and I would do that. But the other thing that I think would be helpful is I have this video of like a beginner's guide to, you know, learning Bitwig, and then you can kind of just see how everything is there. But honestly, like, if you know Ableton, you're going to be surprised how much you know about Bitwig. It was such a natural transition for me. Check that one out. Dope. Yeah, and I mean, you can always ask questions too. Like, that's why I'm here, or, you know, why I make music online, is to hopefully answer questions and also learn stuff, you know. But from Cubase to Bitwig, yeah, I wouldn't know. Yeah, most of the shortcuts are the same, or they might be reversed. Like, for example, like a new track is Command, or a new MIDI track is Command T, and then a new audio track is Shift Command T, whereas it's the reverse in Ableton. But you can set custom shortcuts, so you know what I mean. It just makes it like whatever shit you're used to, you can just set it as that. Yeah, exactly. Unless if you're doing like Max for Live or something. I will say that like the stock devices in Bitwig sound very different, but like once you get used to them, then they're definitely usable. They just have a very different characteristic than what you're used to. Very different characteristic, since most seems to be in Ableton these days. Yeah. Alckemy snare tail. There we go. So yeah, if you are an Ether member, I'm gonna post these later today in the Ether members on Discord. I suppose I could do it right now. It's probably not very big. So, why did it do that? Fuck. Okay. Hold on one sec. Why did it do that? It's nice and stupidly aggressive. Alky schmeckies. That's funny. Snare cells. Start number at 1. Wait. No. After name. Space. There we go. Okay. Well, I pretty much just showed you all how to make a sample pack, so if anybody's wondering how that's done, then I just walked you through it. Okay, sweet. This is only 10 megabytes, so I can compress this. And for everybody that is an Ether member, especially if you just got a gift sub, thank you. I've been planning on doing this for quite a bit, but there's a bunch of other shit that I recently posted in here too, like some breaks. I also included the MIDI if you're in Bitwig. Unfortunately, that's a Bitwig clip, so that sucks. But yeah, there is that. Yeah, I mean, Ableton has been around forever, right? And more people are catching on to Bitwig, but they're like, I'm not really seeing a lot of people doing weird shit, except for, you know, a handful. Like, they're definitely there, but you know, I'm seeing a lot of people getting into Bitwig tutorials now that are doing like basic shit, like here's how you bounce in place, you know. But obviously there's a bunch of other people that are doing really crazy shit. Polarity, I really like some of the stuff that Tash does. Yeah, there's a lot. Tash, I don't think Data Broth really does Bitwig tutorials. Dash Glitch just posted a DJ thing, which was actually super helpful for me. He actually taught me how to do that before he uploaded the video. I was the one that was like, Dash, do this video, and I'm glad he did. But been listening to Unfinished Sorrows, dope stuff. Thanks, dude. Yeah, it's just those are all abandoned projects. I'm just not happy with the quality of them, but I think that, you know, musically there's some cool ideas in there, and so I wanted to kind of just bring that to light. And like, you know what I mean? Like, not just throw them away and never listen to them again, but more so just be like, hey everybody, this is some shit that I'm not going to finish, that I'm not going to put out, but you know, we could still listen to it and enjoy it. And I think that it's a nice breath of fresh air, breath of fresh air, because you know, I think a lot of us are like so pressured to do releases and stuff, and for me, I'm like, I don't really release music anyways, quote unquote. Like, I don't send shit to labels anymore. I don't really, you know, I don't really play that game. I just make beats, and if the beat is good, then, you know, I think that somebody will appreciate it. But, you know, I don't have to go through all those steps to try to convince people that my shit is cool. I could just put it up. Oh. Sorry guys, lots of coughs. So yeah, we did quite a bit today. Does anybody have any questions about anything? Or is there any other stuff that maybe you wanted to see me cover that I didn't cover today for whatever reason? Oh, I am gonna do that. Hold on one second. You're not really gonna see this because it's gonna be off the screen, but I'm gonna put this in here. Faceplant, user presets, user samples, Alckemy snare tails. the reason why I wanted to do this is because, let's say I'm making a snare or something, right? So, I don't know, I'll just pull one up. Sure. Right. Let's say I wanted to add a little pizzazz. I can't talk. Then just pull one of these up. And it gives it that physical sound. And I would do this differently, but just as a quick means of demonstration. That's kind of what that's for me. How do I access the Discord server? Go into my description, click on my link tree, and then you'll see a Discord icon. Oh, Data Broth just went live. Karen. So go here. Go here. Then that's right here. And this will take you to the lab. El Labo. For sure. Well, friends, I streamed for about 3 hours. I'm starting to feel kind of crummy, so I think this is going to be where I call it. But if any of you have any questions, you can always reach out to me on Discord, or I'm always hanging out there in general. But yeah, if any of you all need anything, then hit me up, and or if you all want to see any videos that maybe I haven't done, or if you're looking for a video in particular and I have done it, then I can link you to it. I am a resource. Much love. Have a wonderful weekend. I may or may not stream tomorrow. It just depends on how I feel. And if I do, I'm probably going to play games. I do game on here. Last week we did Metroid Fusion. It was fucking awesome. But I'm going to go drink some water and probably make some more tea or something. But much love, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the donations, for the subs anyways. And yeah, I'm very grateful. Thank you all. Have a wonderful rest of your evening or weekend if I don't see you. Bye.